Hey, good morning, y'all. We're up early this morning. We're going to make a little recipe I've never had before, and it is so simple. Red onion, sugar, vinegar, and you put it in a bowl, and you're supposed to let it sit for hours, and you can, days or whatever. I'm not sure. Someone just told me about this recipe. I didn't have it written down or anything. It just seemed so simple. She said you just leave it in there overnight, and then you can take it out and put it on sandwiches, and it tastes really good. So let's chop this onion up. Okay, y'all, so I got my onions cut up. You do take that first piece of flesh off, skin off, the whatever you want to call it, and then I cut them up really thin, and after I sliced them, I did cut them in half. Well, y'all, I had this little bowl thinking it was going to be good enough. I'm starting to think that's a lot more than what I thought was going to be there. So what we're going to do is, but she said this was good on sandwiches, just to eat it on the side of a plate, you know, with a meal. So we're going to see. I've never heard of this. I'm sure it's probably a thing. Oh, I didn't cut that one. So we're going to put it in here. And I asked her how much sugar you're supposed to put. She said, I don't know. She said it was a ton of sugar. So I'm just putting a cup, and we're going to go from there and see how it is. God, this is a lot of onion. I didn't think it was going to make this much. You know, you see an onion, you think, oh, I got a medium onion. But when you cut it and shred it, it fills up the whole bowl. Okay, so we're just going to get the rest of this. Put it in here. I don't want my refrigerator stinking. Okay. So, let me wash my hands real quick. I'm using my measuring cup I keep in my sugar. So, I didn't want onion on it because I did not want... So, we're just going to pour this over it. I mean, a cup seems like a lot, but she said it takes a lot of sugar. Y'all, if y'all have ever done this recipe, let me know. And I said how much vinegar. I think she said about a cup, but like I said, we didn't write anything down, and she just said add sugar and vinegar, and a lot of sugar, and an onion. And I told her I'll give it a try. Okay, and we are going to use apple cider vinegar. So we're going to pour this over it. And I'm going to say about a cup, I guess. I guess it should be enough to cover it. But this is going to soak down after it gets floppy. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, I'm going to give this a stir real quick. So we got that stirred up. I'm going to try to find another bowl that I've got a lid, because that definitely is not fitting in that little container that I got. And once it sits for a few hours today, I will give you an update on how it is, and we try it on a sandwich. I'm going to check it late this evening and see. I mean, it might be good crispy, but I'm sure the longer it sits, it may get a little floppy. I don't know. But then again, it may stay crunchy. I really don't know much about this. But we're going to find out, y'all. So if y'all have ever had this recipe, if I did it right, let me know. If you've had it and you think it tastes good, let me know. I'm sure it's more like a pickled onion. But I really don't think it's going to be like a bread and butter. Because, of course, it doesn't have those seasonings in it, but it does have a lot of sugar. All right, y'all, we'll get back to this, and I'll let you know how it turns out.